Right, well, Simon, hello, and this is a bit of a surprise visit.
It is, yeah.
You contacted me earlier on today and said that you were in my area, and well, we've spent the afternoon gassing and drinking coffee, so it's been very pleasant.
Absolutely.
So it would have been nice if we had the time to make a proper video today, but I think with work and things, you haven't got the time.
Yeah.
So what I thought we'd do is, I've been in a few of these i3s recently. I've been really impressed with them, and I thought we'd make use of this 360-degree camera. And maybe you could talk us around your car, tell us a little bit about it,
Yep.
and then if somebody's interested in buying one or anything else, they could it just gives them a bit of a view from inside and a bit of inside knowledge, if you like, from yourself.
Yeah.
So how long have you had this car for?
So my car I bought in March last year, so March 2018.
Mm-hmm.
It was second-hand, 2017 model.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 94-hour battery.
Right.
So it was pretty, I would say cheap, because usually if these ones new, they're £40,000.
Yep.
Which for most people, including myself, was out of my price range.
Yeah.
This one second-hand was just over 20, so pretty good. Only had 2,000 miles on the clock, even better. And since then, I've put about another 19,000 miles on.
Wow, so you've certainly driven it.
Yeah, so that range anxiety has really gone away.
Yeah, absolutely. So go on, between charges, roughly what sort of mileage do you get from this?
In a kind of good weather, summer weather, I was getting about 120.
Right.
Real world.
Yep.
And this time of year, or certainly before when it was really cold, I was probably getting more like 90, 95.
Okay.
Obviously the gasometer in the summer when it was really hot, 170. I was like, oh, that's nice.
That's promising.
Yeah. Didn't happen.
Never made it.
No.
No.
But no, more than enough.
Excellent. So talk us around it then. So seating position, what have you got in the way of adjustments over there?
So beneath, normal slide backwards and forwards type stuff. You've got lumbar support and height on the right hand side, and then they're heated as well. So
nice.
Yeah, so warm in the winter.
Yeah. Okay, and the display, you obviously got speedometer, and it tells you about how economically you're driving and what have you in front of you. Is that in a good place?
Yeah, so what I like about the i3 is that you do have the main components that you need in front of you. So percentage, battery, your regen as well. So you take the foot off, obviously you get the regen on the car. And the range, and then in the middle you've got your sat nav and your multimedia and everything about the car maintenance. This one had, I think, something like £4,000 worth of extras added to it. So whoever had it before clearly wanted to have everything. So it's got all the paid sat nav, all the paid music streaming, so I can stream Deezer directly to the car via 4G.
Oh, amazing.
That's expensive each year, so that's probably a word to the wise. Is approximately £160 for a year subscription.
Good Lord.
And it's not monthly.
So do you need to connect your phone to make that work, or does that just work as a standalone?
That just works as a standalone. So there's a 4G connection within the car.
Right.
And that, weirdly, it does sat nav updates. It does locations of most chargers updates.
Yeah. As
well as everything else and the music. But what it doesn't do is things like firmware updates, like you would getting a Tesla, for instance.
Yeah.
So
that's a shame.
It's a little frustrating at that point, but from a usability point of view, it's really good. BMW's eye control has always been pretty good in most BMWs.
So it's not touchscreen, is it? It's all this knob here
down here.
And that's the eye control, it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all your playlist, so all the other bits and pieces for the music. It's all done through that one knob in the middle.
yeah, absolutely. And everything that you stream actually downloads onto a hard drive within the car.
Oh, okay. So you're not waiting for connections if you go out of service.
Exactly.
We won't judge you.
No, that's a weird random one.
Please don't know how that turned up on there.
Please don't judge me on that one. I'm never going to live that one down.
Brilliant.
Navigation, obviously it's got everything that you'd expect on a sat nav. It's also got your range. So as your range increases or decreases, it shows a kind of a fog of war type of thing on the screen as well, so it tells you how far you can actually get.
And room wise, I mentioned in a video last week the amount of space in these cars is incredible. It looks like a very small little runabout car, but actually there's plenty of room in here, isn't there? I mean, I got acres of room here for my feet.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room in the back. Okay, I probably wouldn't go a great distance with 4 adults.
No.
Yeah, or decent sized adults, but for running around and for 2 adults and children, it's more than adequate, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I came from a bigger car, a Nissan Qashqai, so
Yeah.
proper family size car. And one of my concerns at the time was, yes, it all looks great, and I absolutely love the car, but I had to be practical with my 3-year-old as well.
Yeah.
So, can I get a car seat in the back? Can I get, at the time it was the pram and
Yeah.
changing bags and everything that comes along with a new child.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
kind of fills the whole thing. But then I kind of quickly realised that actually, as she was getting older, it was the time of my car coming along and actually needing less. So actually, she's fine in the back. We've got plenty of room in the
Yeah.
boot, even though it's a small boot.
So can I jump in the back? Let's just
Yeah.
have a little look. Right, so well, I'll tell you what, because we've set the camera up and I've slid my seat right back. But so that seat's set for your driving.
Yep.
How tall are you roughly?
5 foot, sort of 3-ish, very
Okay, so
short.
do you mind if I,
No.
can you sit in the back there just to give us an idea of what that room looks like? So that is where your driving position is, and then you in the back. So like we said, it's not massive, but kids easy.
Yeah.
And
Plenty of
actually,
height.
if you were an adult going on a shorter journey, there's no problem. And
No.
yeah, suicide doors, fan.
I absolutely love them. They look amazing.
Yeah.
But, completely impractical.
Yeah, totally impractical, but they do look good. And that's all we care about.
They look cool. So when you open it for the first time and somebody sees them, they go, "Oh, that looks really nice." I said, "Yeah, you wait until I try and get my child out."
Yeah, that's it. Right, let's jump back in the front here. It's a bit windy. So, from your experience of owning it now, then, is there anything that you don't particularly like? I think that's always important if there's anything to point out.
Yeah, so the suicide doors are kind of, I suppose, a minor niggle.
Yeah.
They're impractical. I wouldn't not buy the car
Based on that.
based on the experience of those. There's minor things, again, all the buttons here, I wish that was somehow integrated in the screen and that was touchscreen like a Tesla.
Yes.
But again, very minor. To be honest, I thought when I bought it that the range would be the bugbear for me.
Yeah.
For me, it was, is it going to be practical for me? I was doing at the time a 75 mile round trip each day. I had no charging at home.
Yeah.
So I completely relied on public charging, then luckily later on work charging.
Yeah.
And I thought actually the downside for me was that, but actually this car has given me more freedom to go places that I probably never would have driven before as well.
Yes.
So the downsides were so minor, they were completely outweighed by the fun, how nice it is, the comfort, and all the things that come with it. And the BMW name on it is always nice, and you get the comforts that come with it.
The quality, yes. Well, Simon, I'm conscious of the time because I know you've got to get back to work. You've got a channel on YouTube.
I have.
So
yes.
We've obviously had a very brief chat there, and we'll get together again,
Yeah,
and we will make
absolutely.
some more videos. But and we'll do them where they're not 360, making people sick. But what's your channel?
So it's called the EVSide. It was originally going to be the evil side because of EVs and people's disdain towards them. But it's the EVSide. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I've got a YouTube channel, and it's mainly, my objective for the channel is not for views, not for likes. It's to get one person into an EV that wasn't before.
People should go and have a look. I'll put a link to it anyway in the comments below, or the description below. But thank you ever so much for now.
No, appreciate it.
Brief, but we will do it again, and we'll do it properly.
No, it's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. All the best.
Great, thanks.